Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the weekly analysis video for the upcoming week, which is February 23rd and ending on the last day of the month, February 28th. So before we begin, let's just pray. God, we just give you thanks again for all your blessings and for your tender mercies towards us. We ask that as we prepare for this upcoming week, that you will bless those who are watching this video. May they learn something that they can utilize in improving their trading strategy. And may we have another successful week as we patiently wait for our moves. We thank you. We love you. Amen. All right, guys. Let's get quickly to it. As you know, nothing has changed. We are eternally bullish. Okay. What that means is the market constantly makes higher lows to higher highs, higher lows to higher highs. And as such, I take my largest higher low and I continue to trade until it gets to another all-time high. Okay. Sorry again, those of you who don't know, I'm a little nasal because it is allergy season here for me. It has started early this year. Once the trees have started to blossom, yeah, my allergies go crazy. So sorry if I sound nasal today. But anyway, if you're just joining the channel, these are my weekly boundaries, the blue lines. The green lines are my daily boundaries. So I'm able to track to see what the market does on a daily basis, and I'm able to see what it does on a weekly basis, okay, on the different time frames. So with that being said, quick review. This is what the market did for last week. The market was clearly in retracement mode. It came down to my entry zone or my zone of interest, and I'll just switch and show you what I'm talking about. This was my analysis chart for last week. This was the zone of interest, which I drew right here for the beginning of the week. Price ended here on Friday, okay? So it's only a matter of time before this retracement is over. And the reason why I say that is that if you look at your 23-hour, the 23-hour actually ended with a higher low on Friday, okay? It ended with a confirmed higher low on Friday. So I'm not expecting this sell to continue for much longer. It's only a matter of time before this market is going to start going back in trend, all right? So with that being said, what am I waiting on this week? Well, we already have our largest higher low signal so far, which is the 23-hour, okay? So in order for the 23-hour to actually break structure, it would have to come all the way down to this line, which is 2864.2, okay? And even if it broke this line right here, okay, even if it broke this line, let me just draw a brief line right here and show it to you. So it would have to break this line here in order to put on some sort of new low, okay? So it would have to break this red line right here. Now, how does that play out on my larger time frames? Remember, you always want to zoom out to your largest time frame to get a clear picture as to what the market is doing, okay? Now, if we go to my daily, okay, the daily would have to come all the way down to this 4-hour support line in order for it to break to show me that this market is now looking to go towards the downside. All right. So I'm not trading in anticipation of the sells. I'm trading in anticipation of my higher lows, which are the only guaranteed thing in the market for you to get your largest higher low in order to continue to your all-time high. So going back to the 23, because this is the time frame that registered the last and the largest higher low on Friday. Okay. Now, if it breaks this red line, okay, which is highly unlikely, if it breaks this red line, okay, and creates a new low, what that is going to translate to is that it would be a higher low on the daily time frame. So you're still in structure, okay? Now, zooming out again. So remember I said to you, the daily would have to break this 4-hour support line in order for it to be considered a breaking structure on your daily time frame. Now, when it breaks this low, well, hypothetically, if it breaks this low and creates this higher low, I'm sorry, and creates a new low, that is only going to translate to a higher low on your weekly time frame. So breaking this line would still only put on a higher low on your weekly time frame. Okay? Now, in order for the weekly time frame to actually put on a new low, it would have to come all the way back down to this daily support line to break this higher low in order to register a new low. If it registers a new low right here, that is now only going to translate to a higher low on your monthly time frame. And guess what? If it goes all the way down to this green line, okay, and creates that higher low, guess what? It's still only a higher low on your monthly time frame. So again, like I mentioned to you, the market is constantly making higher lows to higher highs. That's all the NASDAQ has been making from inception. Okay, so there's no reason for me to actually be going bearish on a bullish instrument. All right, so I just wanted to throw that out there. So going back to the 1 hour, we see this is where the market finished on Friday. Okay, it came and it made this higher low. So it's a nice closure of the loop right here. Nice closure. This is not a break in transmission at all. This is just, excuse me, filling a gap that was created since the last lower low was made back last week Wednesday, actually. Okay, so what we're looking at for this week is a continuation towards the buy side. More higher highs, all-time highs are going to be broken. Again, as evidenced by the fact that the 23-hour actually completed Friday with the largest higher low. So the weekly candle expired, the daily candle expired, and every single candle below the weekly has expired on Friday at 5 p.m. All right. So this week should be a very easy week to trade. Why? Like I said, higher lows have been confirmed on Friday. So I'm expecting the market to actually continue in this upward vein. Bearing in mind that Mondays, Tuesdays, and sometimes Wednesdays, the market takes its time to consolidate, to retrace, to take out liquidity, all those things. But again, my bias has not changed. The market will continue to make higher lows to higher highs. All the sell that happened on Friday, 5,000 worth of selling that happened on Friday. Market actually closed with over 2% drop on Friday. Guess what? All it did was just create a higher low on your 23-hour time frame. Don't panic. The world is not falling apart. The market is still making higher lows to higher highs. Okay? We actually started with an all-time high last week. Twice it was broken last week. Okay? Market came back down. It finished only with a higher low. Guess what? Look at your last 2 points when you're looking at your bigger time frame. So again, last 2 points was higher high, higher low. Market is clearly in trend. No need for me to actually start thinking about any kind of selling. It's just a matter of sticking to my guns and waiting for this market to actually resume so it can go and break another higher high, all-time high, guaranteed. So not much this week. It's the same strategy, same thing over and over, being consistent, just being patient and waiting. And last thing I want to say is, if you, going back to the 1 hour, and it played out last week, if you're taking your higher lows and you're going to your higher highs, taking your higher lows, going to your higher highs, and you see the market only makes a lower high right here, take a profit, wait. Next higher low is guaranteed to come. You get in, it goes, it makes only a high, but it's still only a lower high in relation to your larger time frame. Take a profit, wait, market came back here. Okay, you get in again, same thing happened, made only a lower high on Friday. Take a profit, wait. At this point in time, it's Friday. You're not even looking to get into any profits. Just wait for the weekly retracement to be over. Wait for your largest higher low, and then you continue with your buys. All right. So, guys, thank you again for watching. God, we just thank you again for your blessing. I ask that you will be to anyone watching this video. May we all have another successful week on the charts. We thank you and we praise you. Amen. All right, guys. See you next time. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.